Hi, thank you for taking the time to watch our brief presentation. My name is Yigal Cohen and I'm the CEO and founder of Folders. Before we start, I would like to point out that the presentation and most of the data presented in it revolves the Israeli market. With that said, our objectives are global by definition, and Israel is just the starting point for global activity by all means. The idea behind Folders is an everyday experience for the average Joe. Receiving letters with bills that are soon to be due, or opening your email box and trying to find lost electronic invoices among your other emails. Each of us have a few service providing companies that we use for these services, and each of those companies sends us an invoice, or a bill, if you will. The way the procedure works today is quite insufficient. The companies produce the invoices, send them to be printed and then to be shipped by post to areas, cities, branches, and so on. There's a long period of time that goes by between the actual production to the point where the client receives the actual invoice. The cost is another down point. In Israel, each company pays between 70 cents to $1.50 for each bill production and shipment. That sums up to millions each month. Despite those efforts and costs, the consumer can't seem to follow the invoices sufficiently. We've learned by research that consumers are unsatisfied with the fact that there is no way for them to track and monitor their expenses and bills. This area hasn't been breached technologically. Some companies offer to send invoices by email, but the monitor problem remains, and currently no such tool exists. The solution is simple. To change the way invoices are being sent to the consumers into a digital designated web system, and by doing so, allowing them to view the amounts, to compare them with other times of the year, and provide relevant statistics all within a few clicks. The system isn't just for bills and invoices. The idea is to move tax and payment receipts as well. By forwarding them to a folder system, there will be no need to keep or produce receipts. Millions of dollars will be saved by companies with the absence of bills and invoices shipments. The rich and easy-to-use interface, which I will present momentarily, will literally change the financial lives of the consumers and will offer them something they haven't experienced before, an actual control over their home economics. Despite the fact that the page is in Hebrew, you can see on the screen the login page is quite simple. The user is offered to log in or to register for the service. We state the benefits of using the system, as well as clarifying that the basic usage of folders is free of charge. Once logged in, the user would immediately see a few folders by service providing companies that each of them virtually contains the bills and invoices he received from those companies. Hence our name, Folders. Our technology allows us to extract the actual and final amount to be paid, and the folder system would present it to the user with no actual need to open the invoice. The user can select a specific folder to be watched, or to choose viewing bills monthly, annually, in a chart, in a list, and so on. The folder system will also offer a premium package that will alert the user of abnormalities, major changes, as well as other financial aids such as tax calculation, paycheck analysis, and many other well-required services. The benefits are clear. The idea is innovating and the progression is obvious. By providing such an absolute oversight on monthly bills, Folders will take home economics to the next level. The resources needed to operate Folders is a drop in the ocean when comparing to the current way. In addition, the idea is completely green and would make a huge difference by eliminating the need to produce that much paper and thus hurt the environment. Also, the need to keep old bills in home archive will no longer be needed. All the bills going through Folders will be kept in a digital storage. Our goals are to gain full dominance in home finance, to make sure that our users will receive a rich and easy-to-use financial content, first in web-based system and then in mobile application as well. The market forces in the database created will allow us to create new consumption-based advertising mechanism to be used exclusively in the Folders website. The cooperation with service providing companies will be easier for Folders, but it is not mandatory. We have a well-designed way to work well without a direct cooperation. Our current status is a developed prototype as a narrow system that demonstrates how the system works. In addition, a step-by-step planning for building a full and operational system. Our business plan is solid and contains 4 different sources of income, as well as profitability that would be amazing in its value. As I've mentioned before, Israel is the starting point. We believe that once we launch the idea here, we can learn and evolve from this milestone and become something greater and offer services worldwide. Once we'll acquire the funds needed, our estimate is 6 months to launch. We have a full and absolute faith in ourselves, in our idea, in our company. Thank you for taking the time to watch and listen. We hope that you would see the huge potential as we do.